drove a car and came to church, they have money. That person that drove a car may not have 1.2 in their account. Forget the car. They may not have that money. And even if they do, they are not ready to invest in property. But you will see one guy like that just driving one bike and he just comes to church. He will just wear palms, normal jeans, just wear face cap. After church, he's going home. But that guy has over 10 million naira to invest in a property. As in money that he's not using, he has it. But he's not driving a car. But because you've looked at him and he does not look like Onyeru Julafo, you will just skip him and go to that guy that is driving a big. That's not how you sell to people. Whether the person does not even dress the way you would think in your mind that shows that they have money, it is your job as a salesperson to speak to every individual you meet, first of all. And then when you are speaking to them, because you have sense, as you're speaking to them, if I speak with you now, within 5 seconds, I can tell if you are capable of buying what I'm selling or not. So you will need that sales intellect, instinct to come alive. That you are speaking to somebody now, just the first word they say to you can tell you if they can have them to get to know my face. Them to get to know my face, first of all, before selling anything to them. I'm not giving them any flyer. I just want to get to know them. Why? Because they are my cold leads. They are still in the cold audience. They don't know me. So it will be difficult if I start speaking to them. They will build a wall immediately. And once that wall is built up, you cannot bring that wall down, because then the person begins to see you as a parasite. And the worst thing that can happen to you as a salesperson is when your customers start to see you as a parasite, especially when you are selling real estate. Because you know there are so many misconceptions around real estate. So many people already are afraid of buying from companies because they think, are you sure they are genuine? Are they legit? So the first thing I want to do is get them to be comfortable with me. I know the worth of what I'm selling, and I know that I am legit. But getting a fellow Nigerian to trust me is something else, especially for a 4.5 million naira property. It's not possible. You will need to take your time. So I meet them in church for the first time. They are still my cold audience. And I won't collect their number self because I'm not desperate. I just want to build a genuine platform such that it is easy for me now to naturally interact with them. I'm not in a haste to sell, because in selling, you will need to build brick upon brick upon brick. But you know what some of us do? We build one brick and we jump. And when you jump, the person you are jumping to meet will slap you down and they erect a wall, because they are telling you, what are you doing? You've not even told me what I need to hear, and you're already selling something to me. I'm not interested. Simple and short. They are interested. The only thing is because they don't trust you. So how do we now get this person to move from cold to warm? I'm going to also talk about this when it comes to social media. You're on social media. Most of the people that you will interact with are your cold audience, right? They are cold audience because they don't know you. If you go to your dashboard, for example, if I go to my own dashboard, for example, you would see that even though I'm in Onitsha, I have people who are in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and yeah, these are the major cities I have seen that interact with my content, and then Onitsha. So it means that somebody is in Abuja and I'm in Onitsha, but they are seeing my content. Now, if I check countries, I will normally see Kenya, I will see Ghana, and I will see US and UK, and then I will see Nigeria. It means that somebody is in UK, in Ghana, and they are interacting with my content, even though they've never spoken with me before, right? The reason why they may not buy immediately is because they are still in my cold audience. Now, when it comes to social media, there are so many things that will make somebody to be in your cold audience. One, they are not convinced on who you are. Just make peace with it. They are not convinced with what? Who you are. Yeah. They've not known you. So they are not convinced with who you are. Secondly, one other reason that can make someone to remain a cold audience is they are not convinced in your offer. Let me say this. You are not selling a 4.5 million naira property. I hope you know that. What are you selling? Can somebody tell me what they are selling? You're not selling land. What are you selling? Aside from the value, all of us sell value. What kind of value are you selling? Sorry? Investment. Yes, she's right. You're selling investment. If I'm buying a property, let me break it down. If I come to you and I have 4.5 million naira, why am I buying the property? To invest my money. Aside from investment, what other thing? Apart from that, the ROI is what all of you are saying. There are other reasons why people buy property, because that's one thing we are mistaken. That's one mistake we are doing. Location. Maybe I want to build I want to build like an edifice or something, and I'm looking for a good land. So location wise matters too. What other reason can make me to put 4.5? Cost? Not really cost. Cost is not under value. Sorry? Trust. No. What is the reason? Yes. Okay, that's return on investment that we are still talking about. Valuation of property is one of those things. But sometimes, do you know that most of your people that are buying from you, they don't know that land appreciates? Do you know that? They don't know. And you're not telling them. And they're not buying because you're not telling them. And that's why they are still under cold audience. Please, are we getting what I'm saying? Like I said, you are not selling a 4.5 million naira property. That's not what you're selling. If I'm making a video and I say, come with me, let us store our 4.5 million naira duplex in Lagos, what I'm showing you is not the price of that property. What I want you to see is the expanse of the land. I want you to see the aesthetics of the building. I want you to see some fixtures that has been placed there. I want you to see all of those things you are not seeing in other properties. So if I'm selling land to you and I say, come with me for our land inspection at Ubulu Okiti, Asaba Delta State, what I'm showing you is not the price of the property. I want you to consider the land location-wise. And as I'm talking, I will say this land sells for 4.5 million naira today. And in the next 5 years, it is going for so amount. Depending on how knowledgeable you are to know the valuation of that location, because your customers are not dumb. They're not stupid. If you say a land will increase in value to 100 million naira in 5 years, they will go and do their research. Because for a land to increase in 100 million naira from 4.5 million naira, there are certain factors that contribute to it. Either because that area is a fast developing area. So when you are now selling your property, you are not selling a 4.5 property to them. You are selling a fast developing area to them. So now, if I'm now watching your video or I'm listening to you, I am considering spending 4.5 in terms of the fast developing area, not even the property itself. Are we getting what I'm saying now? It's like buying a Sienna. If I want to buy a car and I have a family of 5, will I buy a sports car? No. If I'm buying a sports car, it means I don't have sense. Yes. Because where will my children and wife enter? It's not possible. So if I want to buy a car, I will readily go for a Sienna or any other car model that can take a family of 5, because we need to travel, we need to pack our luggages, we need a big car that can take everything. So when I'm buying a car, I'm not buying a car. What I am buying is space for my family of 5. Are we getting this now? Yes. The same thing applies to property. When people are buying from you, they are buying return on investment. How much value, how much valuation is this property placed at? So if I buy 4.5 from you today, in the next 5 years, especially for people who buy and hold, because it's not everybody that will buy from you and build. There are people who buy and they hold. They will wait for 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, and then they sell and get their ROI back. There are people that they buy and they just build a company there. There are several reasons why people would buy. So as you're selling your property, you would need to consider, what is the need that these people who are buying from me have? Because it will affect the way you are speaking to that person. And when you are knowledgeable about what you're selling, it makes it easy for you to sell to people, because then it makes it easy for them to even listen to you in the first place. Are we getting me now? So you're not selling a 4.5 million naira land. That's why you have people who are still in your cold audience. because they don't understand what you're selling. So the reason why people remain in your cold audience and they don't move to your warm audience is because they don't trust you. They are yet to get to know you. They are yet to understand the value of what you sell. They are yet to even understand what you are even doing in the first place. What exactly is this person's mission? Are they just here to just do hit and run, take my money, and then they will not, be assured of the fact that I'm getting my land and location? Now, how do we move this person who is in our cold audience to warm audience? Like this lady here, I meet her in church and I speak to her for the first time. Like I said, I'm not giving her any flyer. I just want to get to know her. She's still my cold audience. How do I get her to become a warm audience? A warm audience means that now she is starting to think about what I'm selling. Are we getting it now? She's beginning to understand the value of what I'm selling. So maybe as I meet her in church today, I'll meet, oh, fine, wow, sister, you look good, you look nice. We talk and we go. The next Sunday, I do the same thing. 3 Sundays, I will do that. On the 4th Sunday, I'll go and meet her. Say, can I have your number? I really want to be friends with you. I'm also actually a real estate agent too. And I sell lands and properties. Oh, wow, that's nice. You have been thinking of where to invest my money. Okay, fine. Let's just exchange our numbers. Do you know how I'm able to know that she's interested in land property? Because I've been interacting with her. And as you are interacting with people as a salesperson, you're not interacting to make friends. You are interacting so that you can get their number and sell something to them. So, first interaction, I just want to get to know her. Second interaction, I just want to get to know her better. Getting to know her better is trying to understand what is her investment appetite like. Because people have several investment appetite. There are people who can do low risk investment. They can do medium risk, and there are people who can do high risk. So does she have the appetite for a 1.2 million property? Can she be within the middle, which can be 2.5 million property? Can she do high risk, which is 5.5 million property? What is her appetite like? And as I'm speaking with her, I am gathering all of this data. And by our 5th interaction, I will tell her, oh, you know what, since we've been interacting, I noticed that you're actually interested in, investing in land. I'm a real estate agent too. I sell land. We even have land currently ongoing now. And it's going for 5.5 million naira. If you want, we can actually go, book a land inspection. We could go check it out. But first of all, let me have your WhatsApp number and I'll keep you updated. You don't need to talk fast like I'm talking fast now. Just take it easy. Go at your own pace. Go at your own pace and talk with them. But you can follow all these things I've just said now. Just talk with the person. Be genuine, because you're a genuine person. Are you a scammer? No. You're a genuine person who is trying to sell property to somebody who really needs it. And as I collect her number, I'm not collecting her number so we can be viewing each other's status. That's not what I'm doing. I'm collecting her number so I can follow up. Are we getting it now? I'm collecting her number so I can follow up. The following up, maybe within the middle of the week, I can call her. Say, oh, it's Precious. We spoke at St. Emmanuel Anglican Church the other time. Yeah, okay, yes, you talked to me about property. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to confirm, when would you be, free for us to go look at the property? Or if you're not free within this week, I can send you a video of the property. You take a look at it and consider even more, because we are currently on promo, and soon the price will just go up. You never can tell. You know how lands can quickly appreciate. And she can say, okay, you know what, let's book a land inspection, or send me the video. I have moved that to my warm audience. All right? Now, how do I get her to move from this warm to hot audience? I would have to keep following up. So the same thing applies to when you are creating your content on social media. The people that will follow you, some are, should I remove this one? The people who interact with your content, most of them for the first time will be in your cold audience. Yeah, adjust to me. Oh, I still have somewhere to be and I don't want to sweat too much. The light can actually, you see I'm sweating now. So The people that will interact with your content for the first time on social media, they are within your cold audience. And with your value, the kind of content you are creating, you move them from cold to warm. Let's speak about social media now, because this is where you are going to get majority of people that will buy from you. Forget speaking to people in church. If you take social media seriously in 2025, you will cash out. Take it from me. And how do you start? First of all, pick a platform. It can be WhatsApp, it can be not WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not one of these I'm talking about. It can be Facebook. It can be Instagram. It can be TikTok. Just pick any social media platform. As you're going for land inspections, go there and make videos that show your face. Go see, can you looking at that video? You shouldn't show anybody. Show your own face, not somebody else's face. Your own face. Other people might be busy doing their own thing, but you know what you came to do. You are creating marketing materials that you can use to get leads. Because when people are following you, they are called leads. Don't just see them as followers, they are leads. Somebody will see your post and like, that person is a lead. I like this thing. It means I'm interested, even though I don't understand what you are selling, but I like what you are saying. They are leads. You can even, okay, let's say you even work. Maybe you work a 9-to-5 job, or you're a business person. From time to time, take out your phone and make a video. Educate people. Talk to them. Tell them about C of O. How important is it? For example, I can start with a content idea like, if the person selling a property to you does not show you these 3 documents, you are about to be scammed. Just by saying this, I've gotten somebody's attention, and they'll start listening to me. And before you know it, that person will move from cold to warm. By the time somebody comes to my DM and they say, this property you are selling in Asaba, can you tell me more about it? That person has moved from cold to warm. We're not creating content for the sake of creating content. You are creating content so that people who want to buy property can reach out to you, because they are reaching out to other people. So why not you? And then you move them to hot. People who are in hot are ready to spend money to buy from you immediately. That's when you can tell that person is a hot lead. Please, are we following? Do we have any questions so far? All right. Now, when it comes to lead generation, there are 2 things I want you to know and I want you to do. You are either proactive or you are reactive. You are either proactive or reactive. Most people are normally reactive. It means that they are waiting for someone to call them on phone and say, it's like you sell property, oh. Let's go and check out that your property. You are being reactive. You're waiting for people to react. You're not being proactive. Proactive is that you act ahead of the person. You will need to be both. Proactive, I meet this lady in church, and I speak to her. I'm being proactive. I'm not waiting for her to come and speak to me first. I am going to speak to her because I am the one who is more interested in getting to know her. I'm on social media. I'm not scrolling through people's posts and liking. I am creating my own content. That is me being what? Proactive. So if you're not taking social media again, I know why I'm saying this. Some of us, you see that you are here, you should be making content. See, these are some of the things we are talking about. Content must not only be about what you are saying. Make content. That you are coming for a seminar like this. You can take videos. Say today we are having a seminar at our real estate company, our real estate agency. You make a video, take pictures. You are wearing a cap, written lesson group. Take picture. Let them know you are part of a real estate company that has a name. you are not only selling the company, you are selling yourself. Because people will trust you if the company you are selling under is trustworthy. So you are borrowing the integrity of the company to place on yours in order to make more sales. So you make content. You have to be proactive. Create your content. Reach out to people. Call people. How many people have somebody who would like to buy? That's the thing with generating leads. Okay, I call this lady now. Hi, I have a property that is, on sale for 4.5. Would you like to invest? And I speak more and speak more and speak more. And I send details of that thing that I have sent to the person on WhatsApp. The person may say, oh, I'm not interested. I will ask them, do you know somebody who is interested? Can I have their number? Let me call them myself. So you have to be proactive, not only reactive. You have to be proactive. Now let's talk about creating and marketing value, especially on social media. It starts with your messaging. It starts with your messaging. And when we are saying your messaging, we are talking about what are you saying in your content. You see, I said don't bother about dancing on TikTok to make sales. If you don't bother about dancing, you can be saying something. For example, 3 mistakes that first-time landowners make. You sit down, get a chair, sit down, put your phone like this. You can even hold it like this and talk. Don't bring it close to your ear, this thing. Some of us, the way that we do videos is very funny. You want to do video, bringing it close. Is it your nose? You want us to see your nostrils? Take it far. Take it very far. Just place it somewhere that is beautiful. Ask someone to hold the camera for you. If you don't have a tripod like this, just hold it very far. Create your content. 3 mistakes that first-time landowners normally make. You do your research. What are those mistakes that they normally make? Can somebody tell us? Because now we're being very practical. Let me even know if this is something that we can all do. Or something that we will do practical today. We will shoot content now. Some of us will start shooting content now. Because I've seen that as we are talking, some people are like, this thing she's saying sounds nice. It sounds very nice. But we go do am. As you talk finish, carry your bag, they go your house. I will shoot content for everybody here. Every single person. I will place camera on your phone like this. You will shoot content. And then you will go and post it. Because, listen, content is not difficult. You're the one overthinking it. It's not difficult. Nobody says you should dance or do comedy. I remember one time I went to buy light. I was telling the guy, I need the light for my content. He said, okay, and then I make skit. I said, no, I'm not a skit maker. I create content for my business. And that's the misconception most of us are having. You think once we say content, it means that you should go and become a skit maker or a comedy person. That's not what we are saying. Create content for your business. So let's even interact now.
Content. Yes, one I used in content I did with you into the last canals. Someone will know that this is all canals and they want to build house.
Yeah.
And you call an agent and put you know that in market there's no way you can buy a land
within that location. Yeah.
And an agent will tell you that I have and go and point somebody's land. And it's coming with you. What am I trying to say? You're trying to buy a land in a very investigation with a small amount of money. So sometimes it is you as a rate with the advice and clear your clients. If you want to buy a land where I want to build a house, currently in a township, budget high.
Okay.
There's difference between buying and building a city and buying for investment in a rural area.
Yeah.
That amount you are calling, you can only fetch your land inside the rural area. So I've done content. I have 2 series of content. Sometimes the land you are buying, what's the nature of that land? Is it waterlogged? Sometimes we can see that now, and they try dry land. Sometimes you as a client supposed to go and see. Don't send my brother. Go and see the land, the location. And when electricity, you know, I'll never be clear. And wherever is connect up your ground. Understand? So, and with so many
other reasons. Thank you so much. And you are saying all this in your video, right?
I have so many videos.
And you are posting them.
If you go to our page on my YouTube page,
I like this brother. Oh. He's a very serious person. And before you know it, people will start reaching out. People have ever reached out to you before from social media?
no, I'm not reaching.
They will soon reach out. Hey, you get views, right? Good. So it's gradually, before you know, he's getting views now. Before you know it, he'll start making sales. Because that's the thing with social media. Some of us will think, oh, I'm not getting anything. I'm getting views, but they are not buying from me. Now, we will address that part. If you are getting views and people are not buying, there is some difference between I'm a real estate agent to consult me. Before I would think of reaching out to you, I don't tire. But if you tell me I have this land available now, and I show you inside that video I'm making, this is the land we have available, this is the price, but the price is going up. Oh, if you delay, the price will do what? It will go up. It will put the sense of urgency in the heart of people. Do you get it? Because Nigerians never act until there's a sense of urgency. Are we getting it now? If you're selling palm oil to somebody, and you tell the person, this palm oil I'm selling to you is 1,000 naira, that person will not buy it. Do you know when they will buy it? When you tell them that the palm oil is going to 3,000, and they know it will go, they will not start rushing to buy it. So when you tell me I have a property of 4.5, I'll relax. After all, real estate, it might make it sell. But once you tell them this property is going up, like the price is going up, and we do not have so much, properties around, they will rush and buy it. Because there's a sense of urgency involved in that you're marketing. Every of your marketing should have a sense of urgency in it that will make me to be more motivated to want to buy that land from you. That's what I'm saying. You're not selling property. You are selling an offer. You're not selling products. You sell offers. This cap now, why did you buy it? The cap you're wearing.
Yeah, but it's
Why? Why did you buy it?
so that I can use it and make my name for branding.
Branding. Do you see it now? This guy did not buy this cap to cover his head. He bought it for branding purposes. But if me now, I'm the one selling the cap, I'll be saying, buy cap to cover your head. But a guy is saying, I don't want to buy cap to cover my head. I'm buying the cap for my branding. Are we getting it now? This eyeglass I'm wearing, you think it's because I have eye issue? No, it's fashion. Yeah, I want it to look good. What do you mean? It's branding too. It's packaging too. Do you get it now? But the guy who is selling the eyeglass will just place the glasses there. Be like, if you people want to buy, if you don't want to buy, don't buy. And me, I will see him and I will pass because he is not speaking to me. So you will need to create a sense of urgency. Why must people buy land in Asaba Delta State today, not tomorrow? Are we getting it now? I need us to get it though, because you are nodding your head. You're not getting me. Why? Okay, somebody should tell me, why should we buy property today in Asaba? Why? Not you. I don't want Oga to respond. Mama, tell me.
No.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow when? The land will not appreciate tomorrow now. What? Which tomorrow are you talking about?
I can buy land today. Tomorrow it will appreciate.
Like tomorrow is Friday. No, I don't help Mama now. Allow Mama to answer. Mama, if I buy on Thursday, it will appear on Friday.
The land will appreciate any moment.
You're not being specific now.
I mean, it will appreciate tomorrow. Yes.
Tomorrow, like Friday.
Yes.
If I buy Thursday now for 4.5, can I sell it for 10 million naira on Friday?
Yes.
It's not possible.
It's possible. No.
It's not possible now. Boss, if I buy land of 4.5 today, Thursday, can I sell it for 10 million naira on Friday, tomorrow? It's not possible now. You see why your people are not listening to you. You are over exaggerating. In sales, you don't over exaggerate. To Nigerians, no. Nigerians like it when you talk big things, so they like it. Like, if you're telling me this land can appreciate to 10 million naira, in the next few years, I can listen. In the next few months, I can listen. But tell me tomorrow. It's not possible. I'm not dumb. You are under CBEX. You want to scam me? How will you be telling me that land I bought today, now, that tomorrow I will sell it to this Oga for 10? Even the Oga that will buy the 10 million, is it a Yahoo boy?
They don't come.
You will make me to doubt you. Are we getting it now? Even when you are telling people in your messaging, be very realistic. If not, you will lose the trust of people, because once you over exaggerate the value of what you are selling, there's a problem. Don't over exaggerate. Exaggerate as much as you need to, but don't over exaggerate it. When you over exaggerate it, that thing you are telling me, I will have that expectation. Exactly. And when you don't meet my expectation, I will come out and I will drag your shirt. Maybe you say, if I buy this property, it will evaluate in by next tomorrow. But I want to sell it to this guy. He said he cannot buy it. He will only buy it for 5 million naira, extra 500,000. What's that the main benefit? So I need someone to tell me why. Why should we buy? Because you need to understand your why to make sales. Why should we buy land in Asaba Delta State today, especially in Uburu Okiti? Am I pronouncing this thing correctly?
In Anambra, Anambra is known as especially known as the center of business, commercial in the southeast. Now everywhere has filled up, and people are moving, and the business Asaba is fast developing, fast commercial center. Now, remember that our people in Lagos, Lagos State government are testing them. Now, the part of the market is being used.
Asaba, right? Okay.
Now, when they develop that place now, you see that any person that has land there and the red people are going to build their investment or houses or and that's with that. The any land you bought today for 45 million is not going to be that. It will increase more than. But the international market, that Alabama market.
And now you are saying, are you forgetting value from what he said now? It's not that you are making sense. Now, if he's saying this thing in his content, tell me why I will not reach out to him to buy land in Uburu Okiti. Because he's saying something that me, I want to hear. You, even though you're not a mind reader, as a salesperson, you must be a mind reader. Read the mind of your people. They want to buy land. You are telling me buy land in I want to buy land in Anambra. Change my mind. Make me not to buy land in Lagos and let me buy land in Asaba. You have changed my mind. Or give me reason enough, tangible reason enough, that will make me to put down 4.5 in Uburu Okiti that I don't even know if it will ever increase in value. You are the one, you are the expert. Sometimes when I speak with clients, they will tell me, I don't know anything, no, you are the expert. You are the expert indeed. If you don't know, it's me that will know. So he has said one point, another person should give you another point. Aside from the international market there, what other reason? What other reason? What if I want to build a house? Why should I buy land in Asaba, Delta State? Okay.
If you want to buy land in Asaba, you know, because of there's no land. If you see land, it's very costly. Now, as Delta State is one of the fastest places to build houses still, because a lot of people are buying land in that location, and a lot of development there. That's in Delta State now. That place is one of the next targets now, because people are buying land there because one, security is there. Securities and a lot of businesses on that side. So that's why people are like to buy land there. Because if someone buy land and build house there, you have peace of mind because you don't have a lot of stress or anything.
So security is one thing I picked up from what she said. So if I build a duplex there, I should not be scared of armed robbers and bandits, right? Security. So if you're making your content or you're speaking to somebody that you met in church, you'll be telling them based on security. Okay, you want to build a land, I think you should go for Ubulokiti because that place is quite secure. Once you mention that security, it gets the person thinking.
A lot of, like, some of my clients are police, they'll ask me I rent one Asaba. Why? Because if you tell them Anambra, they'll tell you there is no security in Anambra.
Thank you.
There's no
So security AFO is what you will emphasize on, leverage it. Look, when it comes to marketing, there's something called fear-based marketing. There's something we call fear-based marketing. Fear-based marketing is that there is a fear your customers have, and you can capitalize on that fear to sell to them. Do you get it now? Somebody has a fear. You capitalize on that fear and then you sell to them. For example, when there was COVID, people that were going to the market to grab tissue, why were they buying it? Fear. Fear that there will be scarcity of tissue very soon. And so they were clearing up all the shopping malls. People who were buying masks, why were they buying it? Fear that they will contact COVID-19. People who were buying hand sanitizer that they've never used all their life, but now they are buying it in bulk. Why are they buying it? Fear. So if you're telling me there's insecurity in Anambra State, then where is more secure? Ubulokiti. So now you want to move me, you want to uproot me from Anambra to Asaba because I am scared of the insecurity in Anambra State. And there's a better option. Are you getting it now? So you have to sell to people based on something that they need. And when you are using fear, don't just ignite fear, fearful everywhere. If the fear is too much, you will handicap me. I will not be able to take a step. I will not live in that fear. Fear-based marketing works best when you tell me the fear, spike it up, and then you tell me an action I can take in order to make sure that that thing that I am scared of will not happen to me. If your customers do not feel that there is something they can do, they will not buy. What is that thing I can do? There is a land in Ubulokiti that is secure. You can build your this thing there, your house there, no fear of this. You have security, you have this. Access roads are there. Good roads are there. And not just that. You now add it with the one that Oga said, that there is a market, international market that is about to open there. So you are combining two things now. You're combining what I was fearing. Now the fear is pushed aside and you are giving me another reason to buy from you. Because there are so many other real estate agents. And that is the next question I want to ask you. We have over how many real estate agents here? If I walk into this place and I say, I want to buy 2 plots of this 4.5, that's almost 10 million naira. How will you convince me that I should pick you? Because that your customer is not only one person that is coming to meet them. Oh.
Yes.
There are other people coming to meet them, I hope you know.
Yes.
Even from other companies, even from the same company as yourself. So why should they pick you? Aside from the fact that you will chop commission, why will I pick you? Why? Why should I work with you? What advantage will working with you give to me that this Oga will not give to me if I work with him? Let's debate. You want to say something? There are people who have not said anything since we started though. Who wants to say something? Talk now. People don't know why they will choose you. I'm a real estate agent, you're a real estate agent, and as somebody walks in now, let's do practical. Rushing the Mezu, please walk in. Let's try and convince him to buy this property, two plots from us. He has money. Oh.
Thank you.
If he does not buy, walking. Just walking straight. Say you want to buy property of, you want to buy 2 plots of this property. So let's get our clients to work with us.
Hello, everybody. I'm looking for a property to buy at Asaba. So, do you people have any property?
No, you like this one.
Okay, I like this one.
You want to buy 2 plots.
This one is the one that caught my attention.
You're welcome.
So why should he work with you? Convince him. If you don't speak fast, though, somebody will speak and they will work with him and take the commission. You will relax and stay where you are. The market is competitive. You've got to think of what is your advantage. Why should I work with you? Why? Why should I choose you?
Why must I give you my 9 million?
Why should I choose you?
Huh?
I trust you how?
I don't know you.
I don't know you, so why should I trust you?
Huh? You are not the only person that has the million.
Okay, somebody wants to convince him.
Office. I don't some now got a 4 years serious.
Gị mere o ji maa mma.
ebe ahụ nwere adị ma na Anambra na so most of people na-agbarazi ito insecurity ebe ahụ nwere man na bala nke by for other state ebe ahụ so big abala and the next that is that is so you need to invest
Another place in Mali is more. Asaba, towards that area. I had 7 million. Like in that one.
You're not getting it. We need somebody else.
I'm doing something to him. I'm doing something to him.
This is how you are missing customers. So you say customer, this is how customers talk. Somebody showed me 7 million. I like that one. You are telling me I should buy a cheaper one. I'm not cheap. I've got the money. Money na water. Convince me. You are telling me 4.5. I want to buy that one 10 million naira. Why should I pick this one?
You are here red and red.
Listen, let me tell you. Don't ever somebody wanted to talk before. Where is she? Okay. No, you start your own now.
I don't know you.
You're welcome.
You start your own.
The property sold very long. Yeah, we have our land. You know, there are so many estates around our place. And if you watch, this one, among all the estates, this one is the cheap one. And there's other ones, so we have a estate of 8 million naira. But this one we are doing it for me to do program. That's what we are doing now. See, this particular area now is already clear from it. It's not on that going, and we have experts that whenever any land we are selling, we are sure of investigation before we sell.
I've heard other people tell me that after the
Yes.
but
Now,
there is a land that was I paid in full. They told me the due diligence was done. But as I'm talking to you, I can't access my bank.
No, maybe some land now. They will go and there's some land that has your food. But still, the food of the still, you still have problems because you don't know, not all is your food. You- There's a person that will sign seal of oath. Yes. Any seal of oath you see that is not endorsed by the governor of that particular state. It's not. Because any another administration will come in. Understand? You tell that this particular place is going to want to invest or do something.
So are you telling me they can't revoke that?
Say, cannot do this one said have European power. Understand? And moreover, that we have a very big large market coming to our house. Anything you do there now, anything that let's say we're giving you short of next 4 years. That market is yes. So though either you are buying, I don't know, you are buying for to instant building, buy and build immediately, or maybe just want to buy.
I just want to invest.
You just want to invest on the land. You just want to bank on the land.
Yes, that's what mainly
Yes,
I
man,
do.
that is the reason why we need
I'm
to.
still doubting. I'm not yet.
No, this is I am giving you assurance. The guarantee. We expect this. Understand? If you invest on this and our land, then how you should don't come back and buy from us and don't pay.
But I would have lost my money.
No, you cannot lose. You cannot lose your money.
Yeah? I would have lost my
All right. I like where he's going. Thank you.
But I'm still not convinced.
You can sit down.
Let me tell you.
Okay. Amazing for us.
But I don't want
Amazing for us.
I listen. My name is Anthony Precious. I work with Lexon and Associates.
wow.
And the property I want to introduce. This property is a place that if you buy, you're going to get massive value. This property I want to show you now is a place that you can buy and put this.
So
I
tell our
know,
Baba
I know that you must have heard of some real estate companies that people buy from them and they are selling receipts. Some people they buy, they don't even give allocation. I want to tell you that this property I'm about to introduce to you is just selling for 4.5 million. Now that 4.5 million is the take home price because the properties around there are even worth more than this 4.5 million. This is a place that you can bank in your money. You get this property today. The next few years, you are talking about 6-7 million price of the land. Give or take. And this place is very close to the Lagos Expressway. It's in the heart of Asaba. You must know. As I'm talking to you now, you can pay in this 4.5 million naira. The papers, the allocation, everything is done instantly. You don't even need to bother yourself. You understand me?
So are you telling me now if I pay now, we will have to wait for like 6 months to get my allocation?
If you pay now, sir, under 24 hours, your papers are ready. Under that same 24 hours, you will be allocated. This estate that I'm talking to you that is properly plotted. We have plotted this estate, Lexon Paradise Estate, the place I'm talking about.
So you are telling me if I pay this money now, I can have access to my land and start doing the fencing.
You are paying immediately, you can go ahead and start your fencing immediately, sir.
So what of the development of it?
The development levy, all these things are things that we discuss when we get to the office. But these are not they are not too ambiguous things. They are something that go to payment procedures and we know how to do.
I have a meeting to attend. Let me give you my number.
Okay, sir.
Can you clap for them?
He has to convince me. See,
And
there's something you people are even missing. Eh? Nobody was making me feel at home.
Oh, make I tell you.
Yes. Sorry, I'm.
No, continue. You didn't make him feel
That person
comfortable.
himself.
Yeah.
Are you get what I'm saying? Nobody even mentioned my shoe. Nobody even mentioned my watch. See, get that person's attention to focus. You are talking to me, you are not looking in my eyes.
You're looking
You
somewhere
are
else.
looking somewhere else. So I'm not paying attention to you. It was only you that started, then came back. But if you watch him, he was paying attention to see that I'm hearing what he was saying. Thank you.
Can you please clap for them? Did we get a few points now? Now, what did you get from all the interactions they had? What did you get? Okay.
One, attention.
Attention. Who else?
Boldness.
Boldness. What else? From the things he was saying. No, not you. Yeah, you're our customer now. Customer, bring your hand down. Mama,
Documentation.
deed of assignment. He talked about the documents the person will be getting. He talked about 24 hours allocation.
Yes.
In fact, this thing should even have 24 hours allocation. Because that's one of the fear people have.
Yes. Yes.
If I buy land now, they will tell me to wait for 6 months.
Yes.
I don't want to wait for 6 months. I want to start it. It's in 6 months. Eating allocation here, that is your selling point. So whether it is here or not, even you talking to the person, that was one of the things that I picked that made me say, okay, you know what, I'm going to buy the land. Like if I have 4.5, now they use now. Simple. Allocation. That is some people's headache. You buy land, they will say wait for 6 months. I don't want to wait for 6 months. I need to fence my land and start building immediately. So that 24 hours allocation, your company has given you something that is a selling point for them. Use it. Because you are representing Lexon Group. Always Yoku. It's true. You are a representative of Lexon Group. So you are banking on their words to sell your property. Okay, let's hear from our customer. Customer, what did you want to tell us before?
One thing I picked was, having in detail the knowledge of the property.
Thank you. Yes. Having detailed knowledge of the property and being able to communicate it too. Ọbụrụkwa nọọsụ na ị ga-asụ oyibo, sụọ Igbo. Ọrụ onye Igbo ka ị na-elesi afịa. Ịsụọ ya Igbo na-aga ebe ị na-aga. Na ahụkwa property dị ona. Go straight to the point. If the person says, I have somewhere I'm going now, let me have your number. If you give that number, follow up the same day. Hello? You see that he did not make payment immediately. He has not paid. We've not closed him. He's still a lead. He's a hot lead. And what you do with hot leads is that you follow them up as if they're hot.
Exactly.
Because if you allow the customer to relax, he will overthink that thing. And once he overthinks, he will no longer buy it.
No one and the wife now around.
So we can deliberate. As he's talking to his wife, you call him immediately. Say, let me also speak to madam. Or Tiana loudspeaker. Price and go. And I want how much properties around. And after Mona, you really want to put your money somewhere. I know how money is now. For this money go enter somewhere, come put them for here. You have to keep not mounting pressure, keep pushing the customer gently. Gently. You know how you go to take injection? Just injection until if he has not paid, you've not closed the sale. The main point, he's a lead now. We now know he wants to buy land. He's a hot lead. So what we now do is to follow him up. Immediately you take his number. Don't rest. Find somewhere and sit down. Send him videos of the land. In fact, even if he says, I have somewhere I am going now, you can tell him, okay, when would you like us to go and inspect the land? Is somebody getting what I'm saying now? Because he's saying, I have somewhere I'm going. If he did not say he has somewhere he's going, we would have gone for land inspection immediately. Let him go and see the land so he can believe us even more. We can even tell him, you know what? I see that Nathan has some doubts. Maybe do your own investigation. Female investigate. Let me see your findings. By the time you tell the customer, go and do your own investigation, you've built another layer of trust that will make them to know that you care about their interests more than your own. By the time they don't go and do their own investigation, you call them the next day immediately, follow up. One reason why some of us, our hot leads, are not buying, even though they are no longer cold, they are no longer warm, they are hot, it is because we are not proactive. We are waiting for the customer to get back to you. You should be the one getting back to the customer. Are we getting? Okay, ma.
My first one, so Even with them, if they unfortunately with somebody they caught. And the process getting an abona. I'm not going to that they are the hot really. Along the line, or they said for some days or weeks, because they are keep because they are silent. I'm not just going negative answer. What am I doing to them? Or what am we going to do in that case?
You let him be. You let him be, even for a while, and then follow up again. Maybe the person feels you are coming on too strong, and maybe you've not given them reasons to believe in the genuinity of that land you are selling to them. So we have to first of all backtrack. How did you find the person? What did you tell them? And why did they back off? Do you remember why they backed off? What did you tell them? Why did they back off? Let's start from there. Why had you posted pick a call again? Why did they stop picking your call? Why? Why did they stop picking?
I thought the non keep but it why not on us is as no me. As you said, yeah, no show you sign on the moon. Just for me. Tomorrow, not what tomorrow I will see. Tomorrow I will come. And tomorrow I will get back to you. That tomorrow, if you vote for that person, you can actually can over. Because there, if you wanna
Maybe,
yes.
maybe the man is going through a lot. You let him be.
Sometimes question. Ask person question.
Yeah, questions. Work.
And another thing, initial time, there were some people that now as a call, especially all our number management, or one all the means of their communication is either by text message. Some people said text me. Let's know we are going to communicate. Some people go through WhatsApp, this means that I can respond. But when we go someone they give phone, you're not going to respond.
Yeah.
Or we give you support some over here and I stop here. And they wouldn't have to stop if you ring. So sometimes enjoy it. It's like how do I text you or do I chat on WhatsApp? Or
Yeah.
like,
It will help
try
better.
to know
What the person wants. All right. You know what? This particular question is going to be another class that we'll have called sales closing. What do you say when a customer says, I'll get back to you? Or what do you say when you call a customer and the person is dragging back? We'll handle it as a whole class. But so I can give you scripts on what to say, how to respond, and how to follow up even more. All right? So let's not miss the next class because we'll talk about it. Maybe last Thursday, which is our hangout, we'll take the time to talk about it or some other time. But I have a class already that will teach on this, what to do or how to follow up on people who act like that. But for now, just let him be. Just sometimes when a customer says, there is a way somebody will react. Just know you are disturbing the person. You let them breathe. Allow them to quome. Let them just breathe. Yeah, later you can follow up with them. Because it could be that you are coming on too strong and they are dragging back because nobody likes to spend money. Yeah, people don't like to spend money. Whether it's necessary or necessary, nobody likes to spend money. Nobody. If you see the bit alert now, you'll be, why did I get this? Even though you use that money for something, you would want it to be a credit alert instead. So customers are risk averse, customers are cost averse, just don't want to spend that money at all. So let the person be for a while, and then you can follow up again and continue the conversation from there. Even if somebody can meet me in person, meet them in person. Because sometimes, and also try to understand your customers too. It's possible that person you are saying is doing, maybe they are going through a lot and they will not tell you. And you are still coming on strong. You are repelling them. You are getting them annoyed. That's so you draw back and try to understand them. Maybe you call them. Say, I've been calling you. Or they call me. I had a client like that. I had a client like that. She was supposed to pay for something. I said she was just dragging her feet. After a while, she stopped. This woman stopped responding. I thought she has blocked me. She stopped responding. I was like, what's going on? Somebody that I've been speaking with casually. So what did I do? I didn't focus on my fee. Oh yeah, home. What I focused on is, it looks as if you are distressed at the moment. Would you like to share what is going on? And that was when she responded. Said, actually, all is not well, but I will tell you later. And later she paid her money. But if I was trying to say, you've not paid though, you need to pay now, I am getting on the person's nerves even more. Are you getting it now? So even when you are doing business, have empathy. Have empathy for people. Maybe they are going through a lot, but you don't know. So you can ask. That's part of the questions that Oga was talking about. Ask them a question. Okay? So we will talk about this in more details in our next class. Do we have more questions that we want to ask?
Like this, something related to this. I don't know. The one who, I don't know whether to follow this person up. This is a person. When I was in P1 strongly, and I was marketing because when I was in P1, I normally go to market at night,
Okay.
especially where they normally drink.
Yeah.
And they did me in Ghana share flyers. I talk to people. So the man saw me and saw the energy I was using and admire it. Understand? Then he even dashed me a card of 2,000 naira that night and bought me some shoes, that kind of thing. We become friends. So along the line, started introducing our products to him. So, but each time he keep on saying, I will come and see the coming for inspection. I will come do this. I'll be doing name like this. So along the lines, I don't because I'm naturally I don't hate my name like this. My name like this. I hate me. So just buy and cut it. So then I got post to if view ya. So along the lines, I was in care was ya. Boy on a peak or more stop is it not? Was in your mess or hide this on where. But I gonna hide this on gonna get reviews my status. So the day we are going for inspection at our new estate at Ozo. Then I posted a video concerning that particular estate. He saw it and called me because I mentioned something of Oka 2.0, and that was 2.0. I didn't know that people have been looking for a way. So I said, well, we have something there. He called me. It's okay. He said, okay, now I got there. I met you. So I fixed the inspection. So do I. So the reason why was I supposed to be in my office. I'm supposed to be in the office because I work with judiciary. So I came that day. So mrapia. Okweza ohia mezo some na enya no money na. Onye mara office go inspection no. So the thing away me mbazi anketi. Ngwa bo say na lekwe konya. No, oba we ka mo ifulo nka in fact follow up. Kada po onya. Oya oja ka akpo mo no interest.
You will reach out.
Because I can wear by make a video. Everybody no idea. So God look everybody kind inspection lekwe. I want to just kwe ebia e acho. So mrapia. So since I but one is there, me azuru ga na evi. So that's it. The another one, the other person, I've been following this man up now. Also, maybe I'm interest to buy land at Ugoba. All based on what you say. Asking question. So, but now, boy, I won't know where enjoy can for won't know where family challenge. And the scale you want to go when you go there, you go and eba. That the wife wanted to kill him and the son because the man has properties, has money. Now the one also na kwa man ko ego ka acho ijima ka ya we gbo ka akpakro hina ya. No welu no some na some ka san wa we ha re ha chi ugbu ya. So mecha sim ka I meet here. So one of the wife what you say ka ona azia ana ekpe di ikpe. In fact, the ebe na-ekpe ikpe na Tracy Hotel ebe a ndị ụmụnna ya ma ndị be nke nwaanyị na-ekpe dị ikpe. So mbịazie ihe meziri akwesị m abịa gwazi okwu Ana clinch to his problem. Whenever I called him, we started discussing the problem. I could make cheap area in the yeah. Or some don't want the car on a settle. Otago. So such a thing now, case stage we keep as the wire.
All right, because this one is a very it's a sensitive case, first of all, because the man is scared that Ogola na ya ebuya follow the property. All right, it's either he does not buy it in his name and buys it in the name of somebody else, or he buys it in his name and somebody else will be a guarantor. Do you get what I'm saying? Such that the person can oversee the land, that even if anything happens to him at all, the land is safe.
Me on the documents here now, no buy and they will gather all the documents. But I told
That's
him
what I'm
that
saying. The guarantor will take the document. So it has to be somebody that he trusts. You can even be his guarantor if he trusts you.
I want to see the company.
So the company will buy the land on his behalf. Do you get it now? The company will buy on his behalf, just so he does not miss that part. If really he's interested in buying that thing, but he's scared, let the company buy on his behalf. Keep the documents for him on his behalf. Whenever his family problems are settled, they can come and collect his property. Do you get it now?
Yes.
What will happen tomorrow?
Whatever happens tomorrow, there should be a next of kin that knows about the property, that can easily come and claim that property. So that's one way that you can actually address it. Let him buy under the company, and the company handles everything for him. That way he knows there is an established structure that is aware of what he's investing in. So don't do business with him as an individual. You do business with him as the company. As someone who is representing the company. So that's one way you can actually handle it. All right, now let's talk about site inspections, and we'll take questions so I can rest and you will rest too. You can go lie. All right. Heat in the this light. The light in the heat. So, okay. Now let's talk about site inspections. Most of us that do site inspection, how do we normally do it? Because that is also part of lead generation. In a site inspection, they can me. People who have gone before, how did you do your site inspection? Let's hear from somebody who has done site inspection with a prospective customer. Okay.
When I get to a particular land, I state the features and landmarks of that property, and I also tell you the reason why you should
Thank you.
look into that property.
Okay. So you take the person to the land, you show them everything they need to see.
Yes, tell them the features, the landmarks, and what to get, the reason why you should buy it.
So do they always pay immediately?
Yes, so
Most of them pay immediately.
yes.
All right. That means you are doing a good job. You are doing a good job then. Who else wants to share with us? How do you do your land inspection?
Some of them I normally do on live.
Okay.
I don't know it's like some of them
Video call.
yes. When I reach the shoot, so I'll go online. Once they see, they say yes. Some of my clients is from TikTok and Facebook.
So when you're going for live inspection, you go live on Facebook,
On TikTok.
on TikTok. I like it. For some of us who are on social media, if you're going for live inspection, you see one trick now. You go live. You are showing that thing live to people who want to buy the property. Do you get? Instead of only making videos, go live with them. Okay? Go live with them, show your face. This habit of only taking pictures of the land or videos is not working. Show your face. When people see your face, it is easier for them to know who to hold accountable for. Simple.
Or in terms of if you have already existing client that want to buy there, or maybe want in terms of market, you want to
Even marketing, even social, I'm talking about social media marketing. You are on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Once there is a land inspection scheduled, or you are even going, right? You say, you just go live. Let's do land inspection. And you are, as you show your face, tell them about the property. If you're going with somebody, let the person be taking the video on your behalf that shows your face while you point around the property that you have, describe it, tell them everything, and then the cost and how they should make payments. So always go live if you're doing live inspections. It helps. Apart from the fact that you also take videos that you can post later.
Yeah.
You can always do live inspections. And then even on that land itself, create more content. This land you are seeing now is located at Uburu Okiti. All of those things. Stable land, 24 hours allocation, the titles that are available that they can get from it, tell them.
It's near airport.
All those things that you need to say. Talk it.
So what of oh, you want to do
Also,
you are not sure.
you person in a show.
Okay.
You don't show body at the beginning. Observe it on wire so wide, but let your face show. Because what if somebody uses your video to go and be marketing to somebody else? Because your face is not showing. So you don't know why most companies, they don't video their land just like, they will show somebody's face there. Because somebody can easily take your video. No, it's not showing your face. They will take it and say they are the ones selling it. And they will take it from your page. Now, let me tell you, sometimes Nigerians, some of us are normally here like that. And why you go ya? Mmadụ ka aga scam. Mgbe a na-achị scam ya, ọ ma mme research. A scam mụchazie ya, ọ chọba the original person. Do you see it now? Yes. So that's why you see a lot of people, even celebrities, they will put their name to make it very clear. If it's not me, it's not me. Don't come and hold me when you are scammed. So always put your face in your videos. There's a reason for it. One, it makes it very clear that you are the one selling this property. And that even you yourself, you're using somebody else's video to sell property. Do you get? So always show your face. It's important if you can. Show your face at least in 95% of your videos. Show your face. Have the ones where your face is not showing, is fine. But make sure that your face shows in most of your videos. Okay? So when you're going for land inspections is not a time for you to just go and walk around the property. No. If you are taking somebody for land inspection, it means that this person is ready to buy. Okay? So if you take someone for land inspection and they don't buy, something went wrong. Why did they not buy? Because they've seen the land. They are the ones who booked for land. There's a reason why we always say, let me take you for land inspection. When you see the land, you'll be more. So if I bring out 30 minutes of my time for land inspection, it means I'm ready to buy. So if I'm not buying immediately, why? What's the reason? You have to follow up to find out. It could be that you did land inspection, you did not follow up. And the person forgot, because we are adults. We have a lot of things that we are thinking. So even right there where you are doing the land inspection, if you can, push the person a little bit to make payment immediately. And how do you do it? You are done inspecting. As you're walking around, be telling the person, imagine that you are the one who owns this particular plot right now. You see the beacons we have, they're already mapped out. In fact, if you want, we can even do the papers immediately. And 24 hours, your property is allocated to you. You have to re-emphasize all of those things the customer wants to hear. Don't assume that you've told them before. Now that you've taken them for land inspection, they are now ready to buy. Continue as you are taking them. The land inspection is you talking, be saying something. Now plant the seed in the person's heart. Be saying something casually. Be saying something. See, tell them, see why I told you, let's come for land inspection. If you look around here, you will see. Look at the market that is opening. It's just a few hours drive to the airport. It's just a few minutes drive to Nkewa. It's just this one and that one and that one. You see that, if you look here, you see our land beacons. Once you just buy the land, we allocate your own to you. Your papers are ready. Let's just drive to the office, make payment, and you take your land. Simple. So when you're going for inspection and you are just, you're not talking, you're just following the person. If every house boy, it does next to the person now. So that person you are showing property is just looking at the property. Okay, it's fine. It's nice. It's nice. I did not come to hear it's nice. I came to bring you here so you can pay. So you have to be talking. That's a more strategic way to go
the
about
ingredients in
your
our brain.
na-push ya more so that ihe ahụ ị na-ekwu ọ na-aba omike kwụọ ụgwọ ozugbo. Ọ bụrụ na ọ sị na ma kwụnkwa this 4.5 immediately bịa na onwe payment plan ya mee deposit. Onye mee deposit ga-akwụtọpụ ndị ọzọ. So always push your customers to make a first deposit even if they are not going to pay all immediately. Let them make what? A part payment immediately on that land. Tell them to make first installment so that you can secure that place for them. Makana na area as it dey hot. If they may allocate in Kefan, very soon they will start building. If they know that people are buying that land, they will not want to lose it. As you live in, tell them immediately, why not make a first installment so I can start preparing your papers for you? And then I will follow up and you make the rest of the payment anytime you will have them. But let's just make sure that you secured your own property. And then as they make first installment, follow up so they can finish making payments. Just because somebody made part payment, you now relax. If they say, they've made part payments now, they've not paid. Because even though they made part payment, if somebody pays in full, the company will allocate to the person that paid in full instead of your client. And your client will come back and be angry with you that you did not tell them that that's how it happens. You have to tell them, make part payment so I can alert the company that you have interest in this land. But I must also tell you, there are people who are paying in full at the moment. So if you can make part payment, that's fine. But make sure that we complete this thing. Let's try and complete before the end of the month. So you can get your land allocated. Let's get it done fast. I mean, what's the wait for? If you're talking like that, people will know you know what you are saying. So sales is a little bit of pressure. You mount pressure a little bit with this hand. You drag back with this hand. You mount a little pressure. You drag back. You mount a little pressure until the person makes payment. You don't stop selling until that sale is closed. If you've not closed the deal, that's not what we need to close the deal. All right? So, and then you follow up. How do you even follow up? Phone calls. When we have our next class, I will teach you how to follow up. We'll do sales follow up in the next class that we'll have. We do sales follow up. Because some of us, the way we follow up is not how to follow up. There's a script to follow up. I'll share it with you. How can you follow up with people? Somebody is saying, I'll get back to you. Or they are saying, that land is fine, but I don't think I have the money now to buy it. What will you say to the person? Or somebody is saying, I like the land, but my wife does not like it. Because once my wife does not like it, it is the wife that you are fighting now. You need to go and do fasting and prayer to get the wife to be interested in that property. It's as simple as that. Because the wife is saying, dear, I've prayed though. It's like this thing. Actually, this person is not a scam. It's not a scammer. My heart is telling me, let's not buy it. That one of that other one. Let's go and buy that other one. You're in trouble. You're in hot soup. So you would need to know how to follow up with that particular conversation. Because you can't get the husband to say, forget your wife, buy the property, all over wine. You can't do that. You want to break somebody's home. If you break it, you come and mend it later because of property. So you need to know how to follow up on that. We have it in our next class. Okay, that's sales follow up. And then the last thing I want to talk to us about before I will take our questions is Google optimization. Apart from Facebook, how many of us have a Google business profile for real estate? Google My Business. Do you know what's called Google My Business? Go to your phone, search Google My Business. Even the company needs to have this. Everybody here should have Google My Business profile. You don't need a website, but you need to have Google My Business profile. You know why? If I'm in UK and I come to Google and I type real estate property or real estate company in Asaba, can I find you? That's what Google My Business does. It puts your business on the map, on Google Map and on Google itself, even when you don't have a website. So if they're asking for physical location, you have physical location here. Use this physical location as your physical location. If you don't know how to do it, you get an expert to teach you how to do this Google My Business. If you go on YouTube, search how to set up Google My Business profile. It really helps. Apart from your social media handle, Google My Business is also important for you. But all in all, for those of us who do not have a social media profile, who are not active on social media, please be active on social media. Be active. And I think one thing to get you active is that we shoot content now. As they hot, let's try and start implementing immediately. Let's shoot the content. Let's start with the person. Who is going first? Who is going first? Who is going first now? Let's shoot content. Nobody wants to shoot content.
Already the I'm going to camera this morning.
Yeah, you know what camera.
Yesterday.
Can never this morning. They need to do video. Eh? I get one kage video no. Anya no gonna go video gi.
Which phone mo video?
Abo phone nke mo nwa. O phone gi no. You should use the phone. Ngwa video ni akọ. Ebe ọ na so gị nọrọ.